This is Eric Moore with Mother.com with another quick educational video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a crypto-related stock, and we can see BTC is having a good day here, so it might be moving because BTC is also moving. But let's take a look at the stock, and I bet you whatever the conclusion in terms of direction for this individual stock is going to be the eventual short-term movement for BTC. All right, the stock is MicroStrategy, MSTR. For those who remember this stock in the late 90s, raise your hand because it was a monster then. Now, it had another big move after the late 1999, early 2000 move. It had another big move last year after many years of sideways action. All right, but we're going to be looking at the short-term move right now. So let's say the stock is up about 16% for the day, trading at about 600 off the highs here of 1300. Big drop off the highs, now trying to move higher. So let's say somebody's dreaming of the stock going back to 1300. I'll show you where it could have a little bit of a bump, if not a wall, if not resistance, or let's just say a challenging area. All right, it is on the RSI. This is the 4 hourly. We can begin with the 4 hourly, or we can go to the daily. Let's do the daily first. This is a 1 year daily. Now, let's use this chart itself. We can see that coming off the highs, the break of momentum takes place right here. We can say this was the initial break in this gap down period. So we haven't been back to those price levels since. All right, good. Now, let's take that information, use it. And we're going to draw what I call the uniformity line, a concept by yours truly for you to use freely as you wish. And we can see that this timing method was very useful. Here, uniform activity rejection, bang! Prices were rejected summarily. We haven't been back to those levels. So what I'm getting at here is very simple. Yes, the stock is moving, but it is coming to an area of the RSI right now where there could be some issues. To correct this issue, it's very simple. You need to clear this area. By the way, this area, as you notice with many of my videos, happens to be an area of interest in terms of the RSI being around 61.8. It's another way of saying that actually the price trend breaks here and here happened at the 61.8 threshold. As I was saying, to correct this is very simple. You need to clear and move above this line. That's one way to look at it. There's another way of looking at it with the same conclusion, and it is by way of the ever so reliable backtest line. We draw it like that. Now, this line, the red line, happens to connect to the lows here, close enough there, touching the lows there. We get a break of this red line there, and again around this period, and this red line has been resistance on a couple of occasions. Even here we went above the red line, back below it for that reversal period, and now here we are. And again, you can see what I'm getting at is very simple. At this very moment, after this nice gain for the day, this on a daily basis is an area to watch for potential resistance on the stock, or if not cryptos in general. And again, I need to emphasize this because this is the key. For there to be continued movement higher by the cryptos, this instrument would have to clear this resistance line. That is the daily. Go to the 4 hourly and we're going to get the same characteristics of potential resistance. Again, on the 4 hourly, your RSI is smack just around 61.8. On the 4 hourly, we have the backtest line. So we won't spend a lot of time. And also, we have the uniformity line. Same lines as we see on the daily. So from a swing trade perspective, what this means is if you are considering buying this, expecting higher price movement, then if you understand the RSI lines, then you need to see first and foremost evidence of clearing above these two lines. First and foremost. Otherwise, this eventually rolls over and actually becomes resistance again, suggesting that the next meaningful short-term direction for cryptos and this stock is lower, just as it happened here. And there you have it. A good summary of how things are shaping up. And I'll leave you here with a quote for the cryptos and the quote for the general US markets, as they are also showing shallow pullbacks. We shall see. And so it is. ESCS. Eric Muad with Muad.com. Love, light, love. Namaste. Mwah.